What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jeez, man, what a year. Well, I mean, not really what a year, but what a couple of days into the new year that it has been already, man. So long story short, I'm driving, all right, I get all these notifications, you know, Twitter's blowing up, and apparently Ellen DeGeneres is catching heat for defending Kevin Hart over the whole Oscar situation. And I'm like, oh my god, man, like what come on, man, like what the like I thought this was like kind of brushed to the side after, you know, Kevin kind of, you know, declined the opportunity to host the Oscars again after everything. But I mean, apparently, I mean, Ellen's, you know, she's got a lot of hate coming to her. Well, she's had a lot of hate coming to her, you know, since defending him. So let's get into this article I'm about to read here by Fox News. Okay, it says basically Ellen is basically facing criticisms after clips of her upcoming interview with Kevin Hart surfaced on social media, apparently showing her support for the actor. Now, this may be a couple of days after the actual episode has been aired. I mean, I'm currently doing this on the 4th, so it depends on when this might be the next day. I don't know, but Hart, 39, stepped down from hosting the Oscars, from hosting the 2019 Academy Award amid controversy over years. Old tweet deemed homophobic. So basically, he announced last month that he was dropping the offer and issued an apology to the LGBTQ community for his insensitive words from the past. Now, I watched the clip prior to doing all this from the Ellen show, the upcoming Ellen show, and like Kevin said basically like he apologized for all this like in the past. Like no one is even bringing up the fact that he did apologize. Like they're bringing up just the fact that he said some, you know, insensitive words 10 years ago, which he admit like he does not do that anymore. Like that was the old Kevin. You know, he also said that, you know, he doesn't have a homophobic bone in his entire body, in, you know, which case, you know, Ellen believed it because she's known Kevin a long time and she's known him on and off the stage. So I mean, like if anyone has any, you know, has any insight on what Kevin is like, it's the people that has been around him, you know, for a good minute, you know. So I mean, like people can be different on and off the stage. I mean, you have to kind of carry the same like similarities. Like you have to speak the truth, because the truth sometimes can be made funny, and so sometimes like you have to take that persona on and off the stage. But as far as what Kevin said about those things that he said, like he said, you know, basically, like I wish I could play the clip, but basically, you know, that was the guy, you know, looking for jokes, you know, looking to make people laugh back then. And 10 years ago, you know, of course things were a lot different, man. You could do a lot of different things, you know, 10-20 years ago that you cannot do now, which is a shame, because all my favorite comedians are like having to censor themselves. Freaking my other favorite Dave Chappelle, like, which is why like he's like kind of taking a different, I mean like Dave's always been kind of a wild card. Like he's still offending people, like, so I mean, but I mean he's had to like tone a lot of that. You can even tell like with recent Netflix shows, like he had to tone down a lot of things, man, because I mean people are just soft nowadays, man, and it's sad. It's sad that, you know, being a comedian, like you have to change up the way you do things, because I mean, of course you don't want to offend anybody, you know, you don't really want to offend anybody, you know, who's paid good money to come to your show, like you know, despite race, nationality, or sexuality. You want to offend those people who paid hard to earn money to see you. But at the same time, like if a certain thing makes people laugh in a certain time era, then I mean, I don't see the problem of it. But I mean, again, those are all just jokes. Like they were all just jokes, and people like, why? That's the thing about people, man. They always bring up the past and old shit, man. Like people change and evolve over time. I don't know, man. Fuck them. Let's get back to this article, man. But let's see. It says clips of Hart's interview with Ellen are released on Thursday, and social media users have mixed feelings about the discussion. Actor Harry Cook slammed DeGeneres for defending Hart, and I quote, I can think of at least 50 openly gay up and upcoming comedians who deserve their awesome platforms more than Kevin, and his blatant push on the on the Oscars gig. Cook tweeted, his recent Instagram parade is proof of how unsorry he is. Damn, man. So I mean, hey, in this life, some people just ain't gonna rock with you, man. That's okay. But his quote actually said on Twitter, "Hi Ellen, I think you're a cool lady. Have Like look like these guys can't even type, man. Like okay, this says hi Ellen, I think you're a cool lady, have for a while now, but this isn't it. A social media user tweeted, Kevin's attacks were geared towards black gay men. That being said, you have no authority to forgive him on behalf of a section of the community that does not belong to you. Like what? I mean, why can't we just all be people? Like why are we like so divided into like these little camps, man? Like I don't get it. But okay, continue to say love you Ellen, but on this one disagree with you. Okay, I mean that's just stupid. But some people defended Degeneres for having a conversation with Kevin. Another user tweeted, I'm gonna try to, I don't know if I should link all these articles. Well, I probably can. I'll just show them on screen. And I believe in Ellen. Another user, social media user, tweeted, so I'm on board. Let's let Kevin Hart host the Oscars. The past is in the past and people can evolve. Like that's even what Kevin said, man. Like don't judge him based on the old Kevin, you know. Like people are just crazy, man. Don't listen to the haters, Kevin Hart. Don't let them win this. I think you're great and you should host the Oscars. I honestly think he's great and he should also host the Oscars too. But even Kevin Hart said he declined the Oscars when he was asked again because he does not want to take away from people who have worked so hard in getting there. You know, he doesn't want to diminish, you know, their moment, because everyone's gonna be at the Oscars, and if Kevin is there, they're gonna be focusing on, oh, okay, you know, Kevin Hart is hosting the Oscars. Like they won't be, you know, intrigued at the fact that, yo, okay, such and such is about to win an award here. Like everything's gonna be put on Kevin when it shouldn't be, and that was his main approach when talking with them. So moving on, it says we want him to host whatever we can do. We'd be thrilled, Degeneres said to the Academy in a phone call. The Academy is saying, what can we do to make this happen? The host told Hart not to listen to the haters out there, but for you to be a bigger man, for you to say I understand and not pay attention, like that was actually in the clip. Degeneres told Hart, there is so many haters out there. Whatever is going on the internet, don't pay attention to them. There's a small group of people being very, very loud. We are a huge group of people who love you and want to see you host the Oscars. Hart told Degeneres that he's evaluating taking the hosting position. So we have yet to see what Kevin is going to do as of now. Like he's kind of think about it, but I mean, at this point, I think the damage may have been done. I mean, I still would like him to host the Oscars. I think that'd be cool. I'm also not a guy who's, you know, who's really interested in the Oscars. I've seen it a couple of times. I was like, you know, I'd rather see, you know, Choice Awards and stuff like that, man. Oscars have always been kind of boring to me. But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, like, people have to understand, you know, jokes are just jokes, man. And like, I don't know how we got here. I honestly don't know how we've become so sensitive, man, and just taking everything as face. Because if someone makes a joke, like it's just a joke. Like you don't have to be so uptight about it, man. It's like, I don't know. It's just crazy, man. I mean, I hope Kevin takes up the opportunity, but again, at the same time, I would understand if he declines it, because again, all this, you know, BuzzFeed is not being a homophobe and whatnot, man. Like it's just weird, man. Like, people just need to get over themselves. Like these were jokes. These were honestly just jokes. And I mean, I feel for him, you know, but it's just crazy, man. People are just pussies nowadays, man. Just straight pussies. I mean, so what if someone doesn't like you or feel a certain way, you know, about you, man? I mean, for years, hell. I mean, I don't want to school y'all in a history lesson, man, but you know, back there in the 50s and 60s, you know, blacks were really looked down upon, and you know, that's, I mean, we didn't cry and bitch and moan about it, man. Like we took arms, man. We did something about it, man. Like, we didn't let it stop us from being people. Like, we let it, you know, we let that hatred for us drive us to become better. So I mean, I don't know. Like, everyone's not gonna like everyone. That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, everyone is not gonna like everyone. And I mean, I don't have a problem with the gay people. I've said this in previous videos, but I don't know, man. I mean, people, and the thing is, especially in the gaming community, man, people call each other gay and, you know, and queer all the time, man, and it's just jokes. Like, it's just jokes, man. Like, stop being little bitches about this. Like, grow up here. Jeez, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm gonna see how this continues to unfold. Hopefully, you know, Ellen can turn Kevin's, you know, opinion about this whole situation around. But at the end of the day, I think damage have been done. But we're gonna see. I would like to see him host the Oscars, man. That is one of his things on his to-do list that I think he needs to accomplish, you know, before he leaves there. So I don't know, man. But guys, I'm gonna continue to cover this probably. Let me know what you guys think about all this, man. If you guys would like to see Kevin Hart hosting the Oscars or not, if you're even a supporter of him after all of this, let me know down in the comment section below, man. But I'm getting out of here, guys. Take care and bye bye.